Are you looking for the best tile cutters in your budget? Well, in today's video, we break down the top 7 best tile cutters. I made this list based on their price, quality, durability, and more. To find out more information about this product, you can check out the description below. And also make sure you subscribe for more reviews. Okay, so let's get started with the video. The 7th product on our list is the Sigma 2G 37cm pulling incision tile cutter. Looking for a manual tile cutter that can handle almost any tile? Check out the Sigma 2G 37cm CM pulling incision tile cutter. This pull-type manual tile cutter can make straight lines and cuts on tiles up to 14.5 inches and diagonal cuts of up to 10.2 inches. It can also handle several tile thicknesses without any adjustments and has the capacity to cut tiles up to 0.5 inch thick. The adjustable measuring guide of this less than 5-pound tile cutter swivels up to 45 degrees in either direction with its rapid positioning button, allowing the user to make the angled cuts required for the job. It uses a tungsten steel scoring wheel that can handle a variety of materials, including glass, porcelain, and ceramic, while also snapping stone that's harder to cut, such as marble and granite. We like the ability to make angled cuts with this cutter. Unlike other cutters we tested, the Sigma is set up like a miter saw with a fence that rotates to several different preset angles. You can set it to custom angles too. This makes setting up angled cuts far easier than with others we tested. The Sigma was capable of cutting and scoring the bathroom tile and also the thicker patio tile we tested. Although we did shatter a few at first by applying more pressure than what was needed, it provided reliable results once we got the hang of it. While it did perform angled cuts reliably, as with others we tested, the cuts tended to be uneven at the edges. That one gripe aside, it's one of the best manual tile cutters you can buy. Up next in the 6th place is the QEP 10214Q 14-inch Pro Tile Cutter. QEP's 14-inch tile cutter is an affordable tool that's appropriate for a small flooring or backsplash tiling project. This manual pull-style tile cutter has a rip cut capacity of up to 14 inches and a diagonal cut capacity of up to 10 inches with a large handle that produces excellent cutting power. It can handle tiles up to 0.5 inch thick as well. Coming in at a price that won't break the bank, this QEP model still boasts plenty of nice-to-have features to get the job done. It provides heavy-duty rubber pads to keep it from slipping or marking the surface on which you're working. The tile cutter also offers a rubber padded handle for comfort and a padded snapping foot that snaps tile without scratching it. The QEP 10214Q is a very capable tile cutter. With its 0.5-inch titanium-coated tungsten carbide scoring wheel, we had no problem making cross cuts on larger ceramic tiles and smaller 1-inch tiles. And while cutting smaller glass backsplash mosaic tiles was certainly more awkward and challenging, it was doable. This little cutter capably cut through everything we threw at it without chipping or shattering. Its only hiccup was with angled cuts. Although this QEP fared better than the larger model we tested, the cuts weren't perfect and usually left behind uneven cut lines. However, this is a great budget price tile cutter for small to medium-sized tiles. Coming in at number 5 is the DEWALT D24000S 10-inch wet tile saw with stand. DEWALT's wet tile saw certainly isn't cheap, but if you find yourself taking on a lot of tiling projects each year or lay tile for a living, it's a worthy investment. Quite simply, it's one of the best and most feature-rich tile saws you can buy. It has a straight cutting capacity of up to 25 inches, can make plunge cuts up to 28 inches, and is capable of making a 45-degree miter cut of up to 18 inches. Along with tile, you can also use it to take on pavers since it has a max depth cut of 3.125 inches. Plus, it tilts 45 degrees to execute bevel cuts. The saw also comes with its own foldable stand, so you don't need to worry about finding a work surface to rest it on. With its large 1.5 horsepower motor, the DEWALT wet saw blazed through testing, slicing through ceramic tiles and even harder travertine with ease. The stand provided a sturdy support with no swaying or wobbling during cuts. Our only gripe was with the included blade, which seemed to wear quickly when faced with tougher porcelain tiles. We'd recommend purchasing a different blade if you plan on using this tile saw with porcelain. Other than that, this is an impressive tile saw worthy of a pro worksite. At number 4, we have the Roberts 10 to 63 13-inch multi-floor cutter. When tackling a vinyl tile project, consider a high-quality flooring cutter that can get the job done quickly and accurately. The Roberts 10 to 63 flooring cutter is a guillotine-style cutter that can handle materials such as vinyl tile, vinyl flooring, laminate flooring, and engineered wood flooring up to 13 inches wide and 0.5 inch thick. It can chop excess material off these materials in no time. This manual cutter from Roberts features a long handle, which can apply plenty of leverage for quick cutting without straining. It also boasts a built-in angle gauge that's helpful for making repeated cuts at a consistent angle. We tested the Roberts multi-floor cutter on thick vinyl plank flooring and had no trouble making a clean cut through the wood when applying moderate pressure. The large tray provided good support for the flooring pieces, holding them level and steady while we performed each cut. We also liked the large rubber feet, which kept the cutter in place when we applied pressure to the lever. The simple fence was also effective at creating miter cuts on our test flooring samples. Our only complaint with the Roberts floor cutter is its price tag. For the same price, you can purchase a budget-priced miter saw, which can be used for a host of cutting projects. This particular tool is limited to flooring. That said, it's a very well-made piece of equipment that performs well, doesn't produce sawdust, key if you're working in a living area, and would last through many flooring projects. The third product on our list is the SKIL 3540 027-inch wet tile saw. If you take on only the occasional tiling project, then it doesn't make sense to spend hundreds of dollars on a top-of-the-line or even mid-price tile saw. This budget price model from SKIL will help you get the job done while keeping your project on budget. The SKIL 7-inch wet tile saw does the basics well. It can make up to 7.75-inch rip cuts, comes equipped with a miter gauge for making angled cuts, and has an adjustable fence. It also comes equipped with an adjustable work table that allows you to make bevel cuts of up to 45 degrees. We like the stainless steel worktop, which is something we didn't see on other tile saws at this price point, although it won't cut through tile as quickly as some of the more powerful saws we tested. It's capable of cutting through porcelain, ceramic, and glass with precision. Also, while we like the fact that the splash guard sat high enough that we could easily see the cut line, the saw had a tendency to throw a lot of water. Keeping a close eye on the reservoir level to make sure it didn't run dry was crucial. With its low price, it's a great saw for any DIYer taking on an occasional tiling project. Second on our list is the SKIL 3550 027-inch wet tile saw. SKIL's 3,600 revolutions per minute (RPM) wet saw can handle tiles up to 18 inches wide on straight cuts. It boasts an adjustable tilting deck for making 22.5 degree and 45 degree bevels for miters. It also offers an adjustable fence that provides a consistent guide for straight and even cuts, plus an aluminum tabletop and sliding side extension for supporting larger tiles while cutting. Given how affordable this wet saw is, we were impressed with its performance. It had no problem slicing through our thicker porcelain patio tiles, yet it was also capable of making precision cuts on small glass backsplash tile. Its beveling table is simple to use and made clean bevel cuts on bathroom tile. Most wet saws are, well, wet, splashing water all over you and the surrounding area. While SKIL saw does produce some spray, its well-designed hydro-lock water containment system keeps it to a minimum by blocking most of the spray and sending it back into the basin below. The cover even has a small hole that allows you to view the cut line, which is essential when making precision cuts. Despite the fact that this saw has a good amount of plastic parts, including the miter fence and extension table, its build quality is good. We think it's a great value for any DIYer taking on a sizable tiling project. Finally, the top product on our list is the QEP10220Q 20-inch Pro Tile Cutter. For a manual tile cutter that will snap porcelain and ceramic tiles, give the 10220Q 20-inch tile cutter from QEP a look. This tile cutter can handle porcelain or ceramic floor tiles up to 20 inches long and has a 14-inch diagonal cut capacity on tiles up to 0.5 inch thick. It comes with a variety of accessories designed to make cutting tiles manually easier. For example, 2 foam side pads and dual chrome-plated steel rails with bumpers hold the tile in place during scoring while also compressing a bit when the tile snaps. The QEP10220Q performed with mixed results during testing. We liked its large size and reinforced steel base, which created a sturdy surface for cutting our ceramic tile. Its 0.5-inch titanium-coated tungsten carbide cutting wheel did a great job of scoring the tile surface with just moderate pressure. It made flawless straight cuts across the tile surface. The extra long handle provided enough leverage that when we pulled with moderate pressure, it routinely broke each tile we cut right on the score line. Angled cuts were a different story. We tried making an angled cut several times, only to shatter each tile into numerous pieces. While the QEP is a great tile cutter for making straight cuts across larger tiles, you'll want to look elsewhere for a tool that can make angled cuts. Thanks for watching, and that's all for now. I hope to see you guys in the next video. Till next time.